Oh, nice shot of the area surrounding Turner Field in Atlanta. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Turner Field in Atlanta. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Buenos noches, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Baseball on the Show on this Cinco de Mayo. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, well, this should be a pretty good matchup here. Both of these teams entering this series on winning streaks. So it's going to be up to these two gentlemen right here to make sure that their team's streak continues.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll match up against the young left-hander Mike Minor. Alan Craig will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
First pitch, 7-10.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Minor ready with a 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hayward is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So the leadoff man is gone following the fly out to center. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity now. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit hard to the right side. And that hook's just fouled. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. And we're just underway from Turner Field. Again, a 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, and no surprise. We talk about it all the time in the beginning of a ball game. Location is going to be a key. And here you can just see where this thing is. I mean, if he can continue spotting pitches there, he'll have a lot of success here tonight.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And now this is bobbled by Ugla. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Nate Walker will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Two out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Let's stop the bleeding right here.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another payoff pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Hayward retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Cards leave one, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Now the starting lineup on your screen for the Atlanta Braves as announced by manager Freddie Gonzalez. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jordan Schaefer will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Jordan Schaefer.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games.
Sacrifice!
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Freddie Freeman will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Watch the DP!
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
Curveball, and he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
And on the mound, he's got to hope he doesn't have to suffer through watching too many more of those off the bat.
Center fielder, Hayward.
Jason Hayward will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. After 1, no score. Number 5 will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's a softly hit ball looped out towards short, and 1 gone.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down and away, ball one. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Misses, ball two.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish there. That was almost to the backstop. He would have needed a ladder to hit that thing.
Matt Adams will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ryan Domit will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Ryan Domit.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Dan Ugla will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. There to take it in is Craig, and that's your first out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
B.J. Upton will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. First pitch on its way to Upton. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Peter Borges is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Cardinals, center fielder, Peter Borges.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Go!
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or two advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Justin Verlander will take his cuts now. First pitch coming. Goes after the first one here and sends it on the ground for Ugla at second. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest.
Go back, stay moving.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Let's go!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Runners on the move for second. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ramiro Pena makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Ramiro Pena.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
And we'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Mike Minor will stand in. And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Jordan Schaefer will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Looking good, Fred.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Schaefer goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. One looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Michael Lee will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Nate Walker will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Let's go.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
He'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, nice try.
Now batting, center fielder.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
Now here's the first pitch. Jason Hayward comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. And now on 2-1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. Under it now is Craig to make the catch for out number 2.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Ryan Domit will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Let's go. All right, let's win.
Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Braves.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Come on, Ryan.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
All right, let's go. There we go.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Number 5 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cardinals, second baseman, number 5.
Fouled straight back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Slider, oh look out as that one just about took his nose off. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Oh, come on.
Line to the right side, but foul. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Here now the 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last two hitters.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
The first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Here we go now, Braves.
Now the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
He's gonna go!
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And you know, as a hitter, with a runner at first and one out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Peter Borges will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time. This is hit toward the hole. Does Simmons have a shot? No, he can't get there. It's into left, a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Justin Verlander. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Let's go, hey!
Close to the bag, gets second there, now the pitch. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Dan Uggla will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Dan Ugla.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, Fred!
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here we go.
And this will be fouled away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. In the air to right center. Therefore, it is Borges, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, B.J. Upton.
Leadoff man retired in the inning for B.J. Upton. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ramiro Pena will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
You can do it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Alan Craig will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Braves, come on.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Matt Carpenter will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Michael Lee will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
What? Let's go, Braves!
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Mike Minor will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th.
Catcher, Mike Minor.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Come on, Brady.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Let's go, Brad.
All right, Mike, come on.
And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Jordan Schaefer will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. And now we'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
I don't know about here. You know, a lot of people don't care much for this play. With a no-hitter going, this is one of those unwritten rules that says, you know what? You don't try to break up a no-hitter with a bunt. Now, they do wind up throwing him out, but he got a little bit of a stare down while he was headed back to the dugout.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go, Atlanta. Here we go.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Fouled straight back. Two out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Back here at Turner Field, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nate Walker will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
3-2 pitch. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Number 5 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Here we go!
Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. And that will become out number 2.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line-out.
Yadier Molina will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Fire it up!
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Here we go.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jason Hayward will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Come on, Jason, let's go.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Go Braves!
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. 4 pitches, fast, slow, EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Ryan Domit will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Swing and a high chopper. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Matt Holliday.
First pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Peter Borges will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. In there, 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Slowly hit to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So with one gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Justin Verlander will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Let's get it going, Grady.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. David Carpenter will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Alan Craig will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and bounced out to Ugla at second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Mark Ellis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Mark Ellis.
Gerald Laird will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Gerald Laird.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Well, I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Chris Johnson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Out of play. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Justin Upton will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch on its way to Upton. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. There's a good breaking ball. Down on the inside corner, it's 1-2.
It's just so hard to sit curveball when the pitch before is 96. It's almost something where you sit on one pitch because you can't cover both of them.
Gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a nothing. Chris Johnson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 23.
Justin Upton is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Justin Upton.
Tyler Green is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Matt Carpenter will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Johnson is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Nate Walker will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we still have no score. Evan Gattis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Evan Gattis.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Jordan Schaefer will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Andrelton Simmons will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Freddie Freeman will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Luis Avilan will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Number 5 to try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Number 5.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's the 2-0. Ball 3. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. And so now here's where the game becomes a chess match, as there you get a look at what's left in the Atlanta bullpen. Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it.
Let's get him out, all right?
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Well, sometimes if you're going to go out and try to win the game, you need to take some chances, and sending the guy from second was certainly a big chance. But it works out for him, so now they can take the lead here with something as simple as a fly ball.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And this ball stays down as it gets under his glove at second. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
First baseman number 3, Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis will get his first cuts here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a little tapper here in front of the mound, as this may work as a sacrifice. Another 0-2 coming. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. In the dirt there, but Gomez able to keep it at his feet. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Schaefer is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Jordan Walden will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Jordan Walden.
Peter Borges will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Justin Verlander to get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Here's a 1-0. And the bunt attempt now by Verlander as he gets it down. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Alan Craig will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 out, bases loaded. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Molina scores. 2 runs score. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. It's not in time, so 3 runs will score, and the lead grows to 4 now.
I think most folks around here are going to see that as being the dagger. He clears the bases here with a 3-run double in extra innings. He's looking pretty good for him before this at-bat. This may just make it a done deal.
Michael Lee will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And that misses inside 1-0.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
Nate Walker will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Let's go, guys.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-0. Jason Hayward will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Center fielder, Jason Hayward.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ryan Domit will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
And a good job here making him throw a lot of pitches. And he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make them work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
And I think the sound you hear right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's giving his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Tyler Green will be the batter. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Fouled back. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out. And, partner, that will end his magnificent no-hit bid. Shades of Harvey Haddix there for a while, but he surrenders his first hit here in the extra frame. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. And, boy, you couldn't ask for any more than he gave him with a gutsy performance to last this long and leave with the lead. Jason Mott will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Chris Johnson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Randy Choate will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Justin Upton will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
All right, here's our tape. Let's go.
Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
Paul Lee will get the call here an inning later than usual as he'll try to save this one in the 10th.
Paul Lee.
Jordan Walden will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far.
How about a big old inning right here?
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Justin Verlander. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 5-2. Good night from Atlanta.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on just 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 2-1. Loss goes to Luis Avalon. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MARTA trains are available at the Georgia State Station by following Capitol Avenue to the north. Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station continues for 1 hour after the conclusion of the ball game.